Hey guys, welcome Facebook Livers, welcome Zoomers. So tonight I'm doing my very first cleaning class, and so in honor of Plastic Free July, I thought I would do cleaning. And plus, I don't actually love cleaning, but I don't hate cleaning either. I actually quite enjoy cleaning, but I definitely enjoy cleaning a lot better with products that are not damaging my health. And so one of the things I love about the doTERRA products, and especially you guys that might not know the backstory, I put a little comment here and I said, you know, for those of you that don't know, I'm the green sheep in my family. So at the age of 16, I spontaneously one day decided I was going to be a vegetarian, and I was for 15 years after that. And I also actually stood for the Green Party back in my 20s in Christchurch. Christchurch Central candidate, got very close to being in Parliament, which is kind of scary for me because I'm kind of glad that my life didn't go that way, actually. I'm glad the way things turned out. And then, of course, I also did my master's of environmental education, so I'm a little bit of an eco geek. So when doTERRA entered the scene, which for me was about 4.5 years ago, I was like, I am in to win. I was so into it because I was already using eco-friendly type products. And so knowing that I could buy doTERRA products like, you know, for example, oh my God, the hand soap. Who else loves the hand soap? So I use the doTERRA hand soap. I buy it on my monthly order, and then I get points, and then I can spend those points to get oils. So that's one of the other things that I love about it, is it's super smart, and I like being super smart. So I'm just gonna mute you guys if you're on the call and a little bit rustly and noisy, but please go ahead, open the chat box, and if you're watching the Facebook Live or the replay, definitely comment below any questions about cleaning, because that's what we're gonna focus on tonight. So I'm gonna kind of dive in, but before I do that, I'll do some kind of basics about oils if you don't know. If you come to a live in-person class, you'll get a sheet, something like this, which is our handout that you get to take away with you. But it kind of talks you through what are essential oils, why is doTERRA different, what are the 3 ways you can use the oils, and then how can you get them in your life. And in between, the in-between bit is whatever the class is focused on. So this class is cleaning and non-tox cleaning with doTERRA essential oils and products. Other classes that we do is winter wellness or oils for anxious children. That's quite a tragically popular topic. We also do oils for mood management and emotional support. We do all sorts of things, all sorts of topics. I've even done a pet class before. So tonight it's all about the cleaning. So basically, in short, what are essential oils? You are looking at plant-based products. So I've got on my little tray here, and this little plate was actually made by my grandmother. She painted it. These are our wedding plates. So, you know, you guys can't see them on Zoom. There we go. I'll tilt it down for you. And what I've got here is a selection of some of the oils that I use for cleaning. I'm going to walk you through. And for those of you on the Zoom call, I'm going to screen share a really cool resource that has some recipes and things like that. So I know a lot of you guys like measurements and recipes. I'm more of a just make it up as I go type person. But for those of you that like numbers, we will give you some recipes as well. So basically, these are made from natural the roots, the stems, the leaves, etc. of plants. And people say, oh, well, right, well, doTERRA, like, where is it? I'm like, it's an American-based company, but here's the cool thing. We actually have a warehouse here in New Zealand, in Auckland. So when you order your oils, it literally takes 1 or 2 days and they arrive at your door. So here's one that I've got. It's a total classic. Smell that. It's lemon. So this is lemon. It's so beautiful. Lemon is one of the basic cleaning oils, and I would say you could use it also in the diffuser, but I'm going to be focusing tonight on kind of spritzes and sprays. So for me, I have spritzes and sprays that I use for actually cleaning the house, and this one here is actually a blend that I made up of Purify oil and eucalyptus oil. So these are some of the ones I've got on my tray, and I just fill that up with water. I do about 3 or 4 drops of each of those 2 oils, and I'm good to go. And that lasts a long time. So for those of you that feel like you do spend a bit of money on cleaning products, you can just, with doTERRA, they actually go way further, which is really awesome. So I'm not gonna demonstrate, but you can imagine, spritz, and then wipe it with a cloth. So, so for example, I've got the bench here, I would clean that. I'd use it on the table after the kids have dinner. I'd use it on the bench, et cetera, et cetera. So this is like an all-purpose cleaner that I keep just over there on my bench. Now this is glass, so we always remember that with essential oils, and especially especially when we're talking about lemon, because lemon essentially leaches the toxins out. So you want to make sure you're not using a plastic bottle, you're using a glass bottle. These you can purchase from Aroma Tools and other places, wholesale aroma supplies, Little Oil Spot. Maybe someone who's listening can pop the link below. Go ahead, you're welcome to do that. doTerra does sell some aroma tools of their own, like this beauty right here. Actually, this one's empty. I'm gonna run away in a second. I'll go get the one that's full, because this is one of the new ones I've packed in my bag to take to Wellington. I'm doing some classes in Wellington this week, and sometimes I do incentives, like, hey, anyone that decides to get the home essential kit tonight, then I'm gonna give you one of these. Or I do little prizes on the night and things like that. So this is amazing. Now, you guys remember I said I'm the green sheep in my family, meaning like my parents are very medical and they're not super holistic. And so they've been a little bit slow to get on board with doTerra, but my mom loves cleaning. And the other time when I went to visit, I left her in her bathroom. I made it up for her. I put in, I think it was like 10 drops of Purify oil and maybe 2 or 3 drops of lemongrass oil, which is another amazing oil for cleaning. Anne, who's on the call, has a little hack that with, oh no, maybe it's not Anne. Somebody else has a beautiful hack with lemongrass. You can put it on the inside of a toilet roll so that when people pull the toilet roll, the air just smells amazingly like lemongrass. Anyway, I made up this blend in the continuous mister, which is this. So you just spray it and it goes. So it's a natural air freshener that's not using aerosol or anything like that. And it's literally just water and oil drops. It's amazing. That makes your house smell incredible. So you can essentially pick the smell, the scent that you like. Some people like to use lavender and tea tree, for example, as a beautiful deodorizer. This is actually one of the recipes I'll show later, is that you can put these in a spritzy bottle, these two together, and that's really good as a yoga mat spray. So when we're thinking about cleaning, we're not just thinking kitchen. We're thinking bathroom, we're thinking yoga mats, whatever else in your life or your workplace needs to be sanitized and healthy for other people as well. So that's a cute little blend there for the yoga mats, if you are so inclined with yoga. So back to the oils, like I said, they're made from plants, all natural. We have a warehouse in Auckland, so it's super quick to come to your door. But the oils themselves are sourced all over the world from the place where they grow the best. So that's why doTerra is the purest. And they also test the oils 3 different ways by independent party testing. So you know you're not getting any synthetics, because here's the thing, you guys. In New Zealand and many other countries, there's no rules and regulations around labeling. So they can say like 100% pure, but it's not 100% pure because there's not rules and regulations about what they can say on oil bottles and also on cleaning products. So, hey, I invite you to go ahead later on, pick up one of the cleaning products you have in your house and read the back, read the ingredients. It's kind of freaky to think that you are spritzing that and it's going in and on your body. Day after day, day after day. Okay, so just thinking about using natural products, what we're doing is we're just swapping. We're just changing. We're still going to clean, but we're going to clean with natural. This one here, honestly, you guys, this is one of my favorites. This is Douglas fir. Now, personally, I don't use this for cleaning because I feel like I don't want to spend my prized possession. It's a little bit more expensive than the lemon. I was like, I never thought about using it for cleaning, but if you want your house to smell like pine, this one comes from Queenstown, like I said, then you can use it in the air freshener, in the continuous mister. For me, I save it for the diffuser, but you can definitely clean with that as well. That, again, features in one of my recipes later on. Go ahead and comment in the chat box. I would love to know one of your favorite oils. Hey, Catherine. One of your favorite oils for cleaning that you have been using or that you're excited to try, okay? So far I've talked about lemon. Lemon is the detox oil. Like I said, you want to make sure you're using glass, not plastic. I talked a little bit, real briefly, about Douglas fir, our Queenstown oil. I did mention lemongrass. Now, as you guys may not know, oils have so many uses. So it's not just this one's for cleaning. It's like this one's for cleaning. This one can help if you have a sore knee or a sore shoulder, right? That would be lemongrass. And when we use the oils topically, we always dilute them with a carrier oil. So we would add a couple drops of the lemongrass, couple drops of the coconut, which I don't have, it's over there. Couple drops of the coconut, rub it together, right? You can breathe it in. So this is aromatic. This is topical, you're rubbing it on your neck. But if it's lemongrass, for me, I would be using it if I had a sore shoulder, right? Or a sore wrist or something like that. It can be super helpful. Hey, Cammy, I was gonna ring you today. but then I got busy, but I'll ring you tomorrow. On Guard is one of your favorites. Yes, I will definitely transition onto On Guard in a moment. So if you love the smell of lemongrass, like some people just love lemongrass. It actually makes an amazing gift. Like you could give somebody, I don't know if it's rude to give people cleaning gifts. I gave my mom cleaning gifts and she loved it. Let's talk about On Guard. So Kamini mentioned On Guard. On Guard, it's probably one of those oils. I wouldn't say I use it every day, but pretty much multiple times a week I use On Guard. Now On Guard is the protective blend. And sometimes when I'm at classes, I even start posing like I'm fencing. I don't know how to fence, but I imagine it's something like that. So On Guard is the protective blend because it protects you from nasties out in the environment. So similarly, we can use it as a cleaning oil. Now this beauty is around $38 per bottle. I'm not gonna go quoting 1,000 prices, but just so you guys get the gist, 38, oh maybe it's 32, I'll check. And this is 16, this is lemon. So they're all different, priced differently according to how hard they are to source around the world. So anyway, On Guard is actually a blend of oils. It includes cinnamon, eucalyptus, clove, wild orange, and rosemary. So you could drop a couple drops in here, let's say 10 or so drops in here, fill it up with water. And again, you could use it to spritz the benches. You know, the example that I sometimes use when I teach my oils classes is I say, you know, if your child's sitting there and they're having, I don't know, cheese and crackers or something, and they drop a piece of cheese on the table, you know that they can just pick that up and eat it. And it's not like they're eating toxic chemicals. It's just maybe On Guard or lemon or wild orange or whatever you chose to use in your spritzy bottle. So that's one of the things I love. It's like peace of mind, knowing that, you know, if your child eats off right off the table, they're not going to be adding toxic chemicals to their body. So that's pretty cool. So that is On Guard. Now that is one also that helps, you know, if you feel like you're getting a little bit run down or something like that, we would use it in the diffuser or use it topically. So again, like I said, I just want you guys to remember, you don't have to remember everything I cover tonight, but just remember these are natural. It's something you can include in your daily routine, and every oil has multiple uses, but tonight we're focusing on cleaning. So let's see what I've got next. I did mention lavender before, lavender and tea tree or melaleuca together for the yoga mat spray. Now, one thing I will mention about tea tree, when I did my pets class, there's many amazing uses for oils and pets. But one thing that is very good to know is that melaleuca or tea tree is not a great mix with dogs. So if you have dogs, I have a dog, I use this, it's no problem, but it's just something to be conscious of. Like if I'm going to mop the floor, for example, which I occasionally do, I will choose to use On Guard or wild orange or lemon and not use tea tree because I know that my dog, when we go out, we put her in the kitchen. Or often I'm in the kitchen and she's always under my feet with me. So I would make a conscious choice not to use this to mop the floor, but I would certainly use it in other places in my health and cleaning regimen. Now, similarly, wild orange, which is amazing for cleaning as well, not amazing for cats. So again, I would say, well, if you're gonna mop the floor and you've got a cat, maybe don't use the wild orange if your cat's gonna come and march around the floor. So, I mean, it's not, they're not gonna die. It's not bad, but it's not something that you wanna get in the habit of doing all the time. And similarly, if you have a cat, I would not recommend putting wild orange in the diffuser in the bedroom and closing the cat into the bedroom. Again, they will be fine, but don't do it because over time, it's actually not good for them. Some people use wild orange in a spritzy bottle on their furniture to keep the cats away from the furniture and not scratching and climbing on the furniture as a deterrent. So that's interesting. But I just thought that's a little health and safety thing to know. Okay, you guys? So those are just good things to be aware of. I certainly would still have them in your repertoire. I often talk about oils being like your tool belt. So whatever life throws at you, you're ready. And On Guard is certainly one of those, but even tea tree, you know, cuts and scrapes and all sorts of things like that. But when it comes to cleaning, just not so much for the dogs. Cool? Okay, so I did mention lavender very briefly. Everyone knows lavender is great for sleep, calming, but did you know that it is also really awesome for burns and bites and bruises? So anything sort of bumped and bruised where you haven't cut, like the skin is not a cut, because if it's a cut, we're gonna go for tea tree. But if it's a bump or a bruise or a burn, here in the kitchen, I actually have a drawer with my oils, my kitchen oils, and the lavender's in there ready in case somebody burns their finger. So that's handy. And then the last little oil I'm gonna show you guys is Purify. Who else loves Purify? Anne says lemon is her favorite cleaning oil, exception for timber floors. She uses a woody blend like eucalyptus. Nice. Cami says she loves lemongrass. Great on the toilet doorknobs. Ha ha ha. Yeah. I mean, you think about it. If you spritz your in the toilet, I often will go in. I've got 2 boys, and I'll just spritz like the whole toilet and wipe it, and wipe it and clean it, and it just smells amazing in there. I also have an air freshener in the toilet in each of the 2 toilets. So the other thing, you guys, this is not cleaning. It's a subtle side note, but when you get things like this, aroma tools, or this little trio pack, can be purchased from the American warehouse, DoTerra. And same with this, you just log into your account, you click the US option, and that comes with 3 30 ml spray bottles. So you can make, for example, a lavender spritzy spray, which is gonna smell amazing, but also if your child gets a sunburn, they can spritz their face or whatever. Or if they're not falling asleep easily, they can spritz their pillow and that type of thing. So this is really handy just to have some of these in your repertoire. I also made one up that was more of a motivational blend using like passion, elevation, and motivation, which are some of the emotional and the mood oils. But having these aroma tools is really handy because you can make up things like that. So let's go back to Purify. When I pass this around at classes, I always say to people, okay, it's a cleaning product. It's a cleaning product. Like I'm kind of explaining to them before they smell so that they're prepared. But because it's quite strong. And I think what's so strong about it, is it the cilantro? I'll tell you what it's got in it. It's a blend. Lemon, Siberian fir, so it has that beautiful pine smell, citronella, lime. Oh my God, there's something about lime oil. I just love it. Tea tree and cilantro. I knew it was cilantro. So that is Purify, and that is an amazing oil. I often will use it in the diffuser. So I can go grab a diffuser if you guys want, but basically we have 2 models of diffuser in DoTerra at the moment. Sometimes we come out with cool ones for Mother's Day and Father's Day, but at the moment we have 2 diffusers. I can show you in a second, but basically you just fill it up with water and then you put 1 drop per hour of oil, whatever oil you're using, 1 drop per hour. So if I'm putting it on for 4 hours, I'll do 4 drops. And of course we can blend. So let's say someone has a sore throat and someone wet the bed and I want it to smell nice, then I might use these 2. I might use Purify and On Guard together, or maybe tea tree or something like that, or lemongrass. So all these oils I'm talking about are amazing in the diffuser to make your house smell clean. So this is like a little cleaning hack that I want to tell you guys about, because if you haven't read my book, it's called If Only They Told Me, and it's a parenting book. But I am known as organized chaos. And I am, like, we have this joke and say, Jackie, my co-author, Jackie's house is immaculate. Like she has the curtains are drawn, the beds are made, like everything's amazing and tidy. And then we have this joke, which is kind of true. And then there's my house, which looks like it's just been robbed. Ha ha ha. Well, so for me, if I can add oils to the diffuser and make my house smell fresh and clean, it's like a quick hack that just makes the house appear to be in a more cleansed and organized state than it is. But this is one of the oils I just love for instantly just making the house smell amazing and clean. So this is Purify. It's actually known as the Refreshing Blend. So there you go. If I had more time, which I'm not going to do tonight, I would get out the emotional book and we could also read about the emotional benefits of all of these cleaning oils. Because guess what? I'm not talking about just not having toxins when you're cleaning. I'm talking about they actually have emotional benefits as well. So it's not just that you're having less bad, you're having way more good. Does that make sense to you guys? Awesome. Cool. So that's Purify. So I'm going to show you guys a couple of other products that come kind of ready to go. This is another cute little bottle that I've got. Okay, ready to go products would be 2 of my all-time faves, and I pretty much get this every month. We have in my house 2 bathrooms. We have 5 people living here, and we love the foaming hand wash. Let me go get this is a brand new one. Hang on. So here's one that is full. So I'll show you what it looks like. You don't water it down. You just pour it in the liquid and you're good to go. This bottle is the proper dispenser. It's the foaming hand wash dispenser. So again, there you go. Looks like shaving cream. I gifted some of this to my mom. She loved it. And here's the thing. I've had a few people swap their soap, some people with like hand irritations, with their skin, or maybe they feel like I have one of my customers, she works in a home for the elderly, and she is constantly washing her hands, and she gets really, really sore hands. And so we tried her on the On Guard. We literally just swapped it out, and she's definitely seen some changes. Also, I've had people that that have other things with their skin, and because it's got that On Guard in it, which is the one that helps with the germs and the nasties, it can be amazing. It can have many, many effects, not just making your hands clean. I'm going to go wash them in a second. So there you go. Hey, before I screen share, does anyone have any questions? Hey, Rach, good to see you. Does anyone have any questions about oils for cleaning or other products that they have tried with doTerra? So I mentioned the foaming hand wash, which you literally just like tip and you're good to go. So it's like a tip and a pump situation. You can purchase, think if you can get this separately, or if you get it, you can get it with the two of the bottles. So basically I will often just get this because I've already got the bottles. I have basically in this room, I have 2, in the bathrooms, I have 2 more in the other part. So I have about 4 bottles in the whole entire house. Hey, Sharon, good to see you. I would love to see you in person one day soon. This is something else that I love. This is the On Guard Cleaner Concentrate. So like I said, I'm a bit of a, I'm not going to say lazy cleaner, but I just like good to go. Let's just get this done. That's just my personality, right? So I personally am not one to sit around and make up massive recipe type things like in the kitchen. I don't cook. I don't make cakes. I don't bake. I don't do anything like that. I'm not really into measuring, but I will share with you guys soon because I know some people do like to measure and recipes. I will share some recipes with you soon. But I love this one because it's got so many uses. It says on the side, multi-purpose cleaner, mix 30 mils per liter of water. Dishes, so you can use it to do your dishes. Bathroom cleaner, mix 45 mils per liter of water. And also for tough jobs, apply concentrate directly on designated area and let it soak. Avoid direct use of concentrate on hardwood floors and natural stone. Hey, so it does pay to read the instructions sometimes, but that's good to know. So this one has, in this actual bottle here, it has a whole 5 mil, this is 15, but it has a 5 mil bottle of On Guard in here. And so I'll read to you what it says. On Guard Cleaner Concentrate is a smart way to clean your living space while leaving a clean and invigorating scent. Purposely designed to have a wide variety of uses, this specialized formula, On Guard Protective Blend, for exceptional cleaning power. Because it's non-toxic and biodegradable, it is friendly for the whole family as well as for the environment. There you go. So that is definitely one of my faves. I don't get that every month. So because it is a concentrate, you're gonna water that down. So I get that maybe once every 2, maybe 3 months. I will purchase that as well. And I don't buy any other cleaning products. You guys, like I don't buy window spray. I don't buy like toilet bowl, whatever, because you can do everything that you want to do. Sorry, you guys, with these oils right here. So this is the lineup of some of my faves for cleaning. But like I said, I'm going to share some with you, and I'll do that now. Facebook Livers, I will turn you around, so stay tuned. Rachel, Cleaner Concentrate makes such an amazing laundry stain remover. Yeah, so good. All right. Some people that know me are going to be like, I can't believe Nat is talking about cleaning. But cleaning is something that you actually have to do. I enjoy cleaning because I listen to podcasts. I'm not a big multitasker fan, but I do enjoy podcasts. Audio is one of my favorite ways to learn. So for me, I like to listen to podcasts, while I'm cleaning. And also for me, it helps, it's kind of soothing. Like I'm quite a go-go person. So, doing something like in a coloring book or cleaning or just something like that where I don't have to concentrate that hard, but still let my mind just relax and wander is actually quite therapeutic. So there you go. All right, let's see. I'm just gonna go and find this for you guys. Here we go. Screen share. Love it. I will put the link below so you guys can check this out at your leisure. But basically it is, I'm going to turn you guys around. Let's do it. Okay. So this is just a nice little document that gives you some ideas for recipes for cleaning. So we'll have a look. Refrigerator and microwave cleaner. That's using lemon. Essential oil stovetop cleaner. It's using Purify. essential oil. So now you guys are familiar. Isn't this cool? Now you're like experts. You can be running cleaning classes like me. The next one is a soft scrub bathroom cleanser. So this is where you can kind of add a few things and make it into a bit of a paste and that type of thing. It says, forget about painfully scrubbing for hours. This mixture only needs to sit for 5 to 10 minutes before you scrub and then wipe away the grime. Hey, another thing, you guys, especially since it's winter here in NZ, is mildew and things on the ceiling. You can use Purify. I think the blend is Purify plus lemon or Purify plus tea tree. And you can actually scrub away mildew if you've got some in your bathroom ceiling. Just saying. Okay, here we go. Yoga mat spray. Every good yoga session leaves you feeling uplifted and rejuvenated. Rather than wiping down your mat with a chemical-ridden commercial cleaner, try this essential oil yoga mat spray. Lavender and melaleuca. Yes, good idea. Next one, gardener's hand soap. I actually love gardening. Same reason. I find it kind of therapeutic. I don't do it that often, kind of like cleaning, but I actually do enjoy it. So here we go. Gardener's hand soap, clary sage, and melaleuca. What do you know? Because that way you can cleanse and moisturize and exfoliate your hands at the same time. Then it has a garbage disposal refreshers. So you can make these little pellet things. I know that Charlene actually did an oils class all about cleaning. I think it was last week, and she used ice cube trays, and they made fizz bombs for the toilet bowl. So if you're like a DIY person, there are so many awesome recipes that you can get. So just remind me later, and I'll put a link. I know Martha created an ebook recently, so I'll see if I can grab the link for that too. Here we go, essential oil wood polish. Now that one includes wild orange, arbor vitae, and lemon oil. Hey, I didn't put arbor vitae on my list. I do have that oil. It's interesting. You guys know how some oils you just like, oh my God, that's hideous. Like you don't love the smell, whereas other people might love it. Arbor vitae is one of those oils for me. And it's like, it smells like a sauna. So I kind of like saunas. Anyway, that is another one that's amazing for cleaning. So it's another one to put on your wish list. So I know a lot of you guys are existing customers. If you're not an existing customer, then definitely get in touch with me or whoever introduced you to doTerra, because we can totally help you get these beautiful oils into your life. Here we go, essential oil glass cleaner. Lemon, lime, grapefruit, and wild orange. By the way, guys, the citrus oils, like those ones just mentioned, are actually really affordable. And that's why swapping your products and getting doTerra for cleaning is actually quite a financially smart move, because a lot of the oils are the citrus ones, which are really not that pricey at all. Essential oil all-purpose spray. That's kind of like what I made up. But some of the oils they recommend: lavender, lemon, wild orange, eucalyptus, On Guard, peppermint, and grapefruit. Did you know that peppermint is a great deterrent for ants? You can put a little dollop of, or a couple drops of peppermint on a tissue and try to keep the ants away, or sometimes in the diffuser that can help as well. Lemon poppy seed soap. Okay, then we're going into some other crafty stuff. Anyway, I hope that's helpful for you guys. I'll flick you back around. Yay. I hope that's helpful for you guys to see, just to kind of get some ideas flowing about how you might use the oils in your life. Let me stop the screen share. Come back to you guys. Cool. So let's talk about action. I'm a woman of action. Hi, Louise. Good to see you. I'm a woman of action. I want to hear from you guys. Maybe one thing that you, either one thing you learned on this training, this essential oil class tonight, one thing you learned, or one thing you're going to do based on some of the stuff we discussed tonight. So you go ahead and type that, and I'll just do a quick review. So remember, like I said, you can get some of these bottles: Arthur Holmes in Wellington, Wholesale Aroma Supplies, Essential Oil Supplies Company. We'll put some links below, but you can get those from those places. You can get these from doTerra, but at this point only from the American warehouse, but that's cool. If you've already got a doTerra account, you just go to your account and you just click the US box, and you can either do it as a loyalty, like a monthly order, and that is smart because you're gonna get your shipping back in points and you're gonna earn points, or you can do it as a one-off order. Anyway, those are some, this comes as a 2-pack, and like I said, it's a continuous mister, so it just sprays out like as you squeeze, and it's super amazing. My mom said, can you get me another one? Because I want to have one in every bathroom. So I'm like, sweet, my parents are finally getting on board with doTerra. And then these are so handy. Like I said, you can make up one with lavender. You can make up one with, you know, you can have one in every bathroom as the kind of air freshener. Or I had made one each beside the kids' beds with lavender so they could spritz themselves to help them get to sleep. Or if they got a sunburn or whatever. So that's super handy. Hey, Martha, good to see you. Like I said, you guys, some of my total faves. Okay, this is the bomb. I would definitely have that in your cupboard at all times. And of course, this beauty here, which will last you a couple of months depending on how into cleaning you are. So let's talk about, for those of you that are new, like I said, head back to either me or whoever it is that introduced you to doTerra or shared this video link with you. And you can either come along to a real class, in-person class, where you can see and smell the oils yourself. This is kind of what we do. We just like sit around either at the table or on the couch and we pass the oils around and we tell stories. We just share examples. Awesome, thank you, Sharon. There's a really good company in Kai Poi for glass spray bottles, glass jars, etc. Yeah, so it's easy for the Christchurch people. Awesome. Yeah, there's lots of places that do it. So, and just remember, I always recommend the kind of shaded bottle, the shady ones. So you can get amber, you can get blue. And the benefit of that, of course, is with essential oils, we want to keep them away from heat and we want to keep them away from direct light. So what I'd recommend is like, don't have this sitting up on your windowsill just because you want to retain the purity and the potency of the oils. You might have it down on the bench or even in the cupboard, something like that. Awesome. So yeah, like I said, get in touch if you want to go to an in-person class. And otherwise, I would say you can pick and choose. There is no like cleaning kit as such, but probably the smartest kit to get would be either the Home Essential Kit, which is an amazing starter kit. It's like your natural family first aid kit. And that has the top 10 oils, including tea tree, lemon, lavender, On Guard. So it basically has like half of the cleaning oils I talked about tonight. And by the way, if anyone's new to me, I will gift you probably a wild orange or purify to go with that. Let me know. Otherwise, if you want to just dive in and basically detox your whole entire house, this is the kit which has all the most popular items. It's called the Nature's Solution. It comes with a wooden box, which we all love. And it has the top 10 plus some of the mood oils, has a diffuser, it has the hand soap that I talked about, the muscle rub, the toothpaste, etc. So that is a super awesome kit too. So I'm just giving you guys some ideas. Of course, you could do what we call a pick and mix order, but actually mathematically, and if you're ready to really help your home and your family with non-tox living, then one of these starter kits is the way to go. So there you go. I hope that's helpful. Comment below with any questions that you guys have. And what did she say? I'll take toilet and dishwasher pods. Yeah, you're going to make them. You're going to make, that's Anne's action. She's going to make toilet and dishwasher pods. Talk to Charlene if you want the recipe. I can ask her as well. A couple of drops of your favorite oil inside the toilet roll. Yeah, do you guys get the gist of that? So like inside the toilet roll, you just drop whatever is your favorite, but lemongrass is a goodie, or lemon or something like that. Amazing. Thanks for spending time with me tonight, you guys. Online classes are always a little bit quicker, but I am doing an in-person class here in Auckland, depending on when you're watching this. Otherwise, every month I do a couple classes, but remember, I've got team all across the country. So if you are in Invercargill, or you're in Christchurch, or you're in Wellington, or anywhere in between, and you're like, I want to go and see those oils in person, get in touch with me and I will connect you with someone who can invite you along to one of the in-person classes. Awesome. Thank you for hanging out with me. Good luck with your cleaning. I've got a little bit of work to do here because I shooed the whole family out of the kitchen, so we didn't finish putting things away. Yay. Yeah, I know. So good for kids, you guys, these oils. And then, you know, like my kids, sometimes they want to like help with the cleaning and they're just spraying it all over the place. And they're like, not using gloves. And it's like, it's fine. It's just oils. It's natural. And they're probably going to be more emotionally settled as well after the cleaning experience. So it's always a win. Awesome, guys. I will put the link below for a few of those resources we mentioned, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.